Oh, welcome back. Let's continue. Who are you?
Ak, my little privateer. You have news for me?
Ah, I remember who you are. How did I not scout this part? Where are those watchtowers? You know, it probably is. But it's night. I don't think that guy is in here.
A giant? One of the raccoon?
No, much bigger. Such is the rumor.
Sounds like sailor tales to me.
Move down. It's possible that this person is not here because it's night. What? Whoa. That's interesting.
Take him down.
Okay.
Some trouble.
Oh, damn it.
Something I can do? I'm on it.
Rhine imp. What are these imps doing in here?
Well, don't see why not.
So strange. Where's that person that ran away? So it's light out now, almost. Was this guard running away? What kind of a guard are you? I still don't know. Another guard. Gobbler.
In the market for decent footwear? You won't find any cat leather around in my shop. Some of us hold ourselves to a higher standard. Of course. Come take a look.
Alright. So you have some boots. And the only useful one is this one. Troll Walker's sandals. 20 stride and 1 resolve. It's actually not bad. Especially the resolve is pretty good for me, so let's buy this. Wait, what? There we go. Perfect. Here you are. This young man appears either to be composing or practicing a tune on his lute. He stops mid-strum, looking up at you with a friendly expression.
Apologies, Lord, if I intrude upon your peace. Inspiration eludes me still. If you are after some scenery, I suggest the far end of the bridge. It smells better when the wind blows in from the sea, of course.
Huh. Had some questions.
Oh, sure. What about?
I hear you are want to talk to about certain kinds of jobs. I don't know.
It was Perser, wasn't it? Is she recruiting again?
Silly skulls.
You can tell her I'm not getting involved in whatever she's up to.
And she's up to what again?
Look, you seem like a nice person, but I'm just here to practice my loot in peace. Go plot your mischief with Persa. She's got a room at the tavern down in the gullet. Just leave me out of it.
She's got a room at the tavern down in the gullet. Okay. That's in here, right? I'm not sure. Oh my god. Huh. Why were you over there? Why does he look so fat? That is so glitchy. Look at that. What the hell? What the hell? Is it in here or what? I don't know. Check the log. Sinking feeling. Tavern known as the Hole. This tavern is not known as the Hole. Is it another like part of town? Is in here. How'd I get there? I have no idea. It looks locked. Maybe I'm missing some prerequisite quest or something that I have to complete first. Oh, now it's unlocked. 1 hour 3 minutes. It's probably unlocking from depending from which side you actually exit, I think. You leave the bustle of the crowds behind, making your way along the winding path into the gullet. For a time the path ascends the mountain. Even so, the cramped walls and run-down Huana buildings close in around you, obscuring your view. You come to a dark passage cutting through the mountain, just wide enough to accommodate a wagon. The path here descends steadily into the rock face. After a lengthy journey through a dimly lit tunnel, you come to the gates of the gullet. The stench hits you first, a foul mixture of rot, stale air, and bodily odors. You notice a guardsman pushing a cart heaped high with moldering food, which must account for some of the smell. What the hell are you transporting? Ahead, the homes of the gullet emerge as a collection of lights amid the darkness. You hear the rush of water below, and frigid breeze wafts up from the unseen depths like an exhalation. Okay. Beggar.
Traveler, have you any food? Surely you've a scrap to spare.
The gowned Roparo woman grabs for your leg. She paws at you with weak grip, fingers bone thin and trembling.
Mercy, traveler. Never have I been so hungry.
Give her some food. The woman snatches the food from her hands with surprising speed, eyes darting a glance for any outlookers before she shoves it between her teeth. She gnaws desperately, swallowing chokes, chews again, and speaks with a mouth half full from the next bite.
Thank you. I'll share it, I swear. Thank you, traveler.
The Roparo touches two gaunt knuckled fingers to her lips. Do we have no access to food?
Always there is prize share. The pile has grown leaner these years. Little falls to our pile that is not rotten or sour from this week and maybe before.
What do you mean? Shakes her head.
Forgive me, I say too much. If you would know more, ask Anoi. Our elder listens to those in need, and he speaks out of earshot of the guards. He's there, in the house to the right when you cross the bridge. He can speak of the hunger.
Her quavering arm points toward the southeast. Who's the leader around here? He chuckles darkly.
The gullet is a lawless place. Forgotten. The only authority here is the Matarus, and they don't work on our behalf. But if it is a wise man you want, seek Anoi in his home. He tries to keep us safe and fed. He does not always succeed, but he does try. Trying's worth a lot down here.
Okay. My god, there's inhuman bones and stuff in there. A watcher in the gullet? How do you guys know that? There's some kids in here. Or those are some men, I don't know. Can't tell. Is that a kid? Looks like a kid. Too bad I can't zoom in more. Pirate. Back here. Yo. I have no time for pleasantries. Who said I was gonna, you know, make pleasantries? Nothing happens. I click
That
it, nothing.
Dawn Star may be able to help.
Okay.
What say?
Help how? Poison me?
So
A
there is
carrot, no thanks.
there's a cave in here. What is that? You enter a dim alleyway that reeks of urine and torch smoke. Long passage stretches to your left and right. Shadows move in the guttering torchlight, but they are nothing more than shapes at this distance. The chatter and bustle of gullet continues behind you. Alright. You trudge along the darkened passage and reach an intersection. The tunnel breaches off to the right. You hear the distant murmur of voices down the darkened path. See no one. Go forward. On your left is an abandoned merchant stall displaying cheap jewelry. The path continues ahead. Inspect the merchant stall. Failure. Damn it. Laid out are various trinkets made from junk, necklaces strung with fish bones and shoe buckles. Bracelets made with shards of broken glass. Apparently this stuff isn't even worth stealing. Is it still gonna do the same thing? Yeah, probably it's because I have very low streetwise myself. None of them have higher. Maybe they don't have perception. I don't know. Oh, it's a watcher only check. That's unfortunate. I gotta put points in streetwise, I guess. Go forward. A tunnel opens to your right. Rats squeak and skitter away at your approach. The way before you corkscrews in darkness. There's a right, there is ahead. Go forward. Make your way forward, feeling the walls to guide yourself in the darkness. Wait a minute, she has a lantern, what's the problem? Her hands come away slimy. You smell something foul further down the tunnel. The stench of loosened bowels and the metallic tang of blood. At the end of the tunnel you find a body slumped against the wall. Stab wounds rend the corpse's clothes and flesh, and its arms and knees twist at unnatural angles. Search the body. What the hell? Why is it a failure? You find a small note stuffed in the dead man's pocket. Ulog. Or Ulog, I don't know. There's a new shipment for your Reparo friends near the lift of Delver's Row. Come get the food, or the cave Sting rots it. Your mad captain, Morena. Give the old man my regards. I put an extra koiki in there just for him. Don't say I never done anything nice. You've gained an item. That means no. The item was put in your stash. Turn around. Go left. Hey, what? That wasn't the exit. Tunnel branches to the left. The floor around the entrance is splattered with something as thick as dark as tar. It looks like sweat. Can be traced back to provisioners in the Valiant Republic, where the markets for the plane. Okay. So that's the left. Oh boy. Handful of guards emerge and block your way, crossing their thick arms over their chests. One of them spits a vicious black glob at your feet. He rolls a dark plug between his teeth. Better head back, friend. Its invitation only passed here. Turn around. Place your steps to the exit. Save. Go in again. Continue. To the right. To the right. To the left. Attack the guards. Ah, that is way too many cars than I expected. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I expected as much. I just came out to save because I didn't want to lose all the reading note thing. Had to redo it again. Oh. Yeah, let's take much more. Ah, come on. Not this one. Oh, what? Are you kidding me right now? Did the game just crash? Oh no, the game just crashed. Runtime error. I don't know, what the hell. Let's see if I can restart the game quickly. Come on. Wait, what? Why is the game sound back? Oh no, it's gone. Okay. That's unfortunate. Something strange is going on. Alright, we're back. Come on. So odd. Never had a crash before this. That's the first one. Alright. Load game. And hopefully it doesn't crash again. Okay. Oh, strange. Oy. Well, you know, can happen. It can happen. But like I said before, the first loading usually takes a little bit. I hope once the game crashed you just skipped through. It's not much, it's like a couple of minutes. Okay. Enter back again. Continue. Go right. Go forward. Go forward. Did this exit? No. Last time when I was coming back, I went left, it exited. The stone floor is littered with fish bones and bread crusts and stamped with footprints in all shapes and sizes. Voices echo down the passage ahead of you. Go forward. Whoa. The passage opens into a large cavern. Below you, ramshackle building crowd together like broken teeth. A maze of streets winds between them, some barely wide enough for you to pass abreast. And yet, throngs of people fill the narrow streets and tiny plazas, their voices rising with the smoke of hundreds of torches. Explore the neighborhood. You pick your way down the worn, uneven stairs and descend into a hubbub below. One are men, women and children surround you, all laughing, haggling and quarreling over one another. You notice a few foreign faces, Valians, adherents, and even few Rautians slipping through the crowd. A heady mixture of frying fish and washed bodies and accumulated refuse permeates the air. You take it all in, moving through the masses without incident. Came across a corner where a pair of thugs, a man and a woman, have surrounded the Ohana man. He has a pot belly and a nervous expression, and he's backed himself as far into a corner as he can. The thugs advance. It's an exchange. You pay us and we don't hurt you. Roparu. It's like a, okay, lowest class of Wana society. And designed to work and skilled laborers and to starve in times of scarcity. Oh my god. This isn't worth it. How much are you really going to make off of poor Roparu? The thugs consider your words and nod. He's right. Let's head to the surface. Plenty of money floating around the bathhouse. The Wana man thanks you and nervously scurries off. Continue. Pass a busy stall where a man serves murk brew and chipped shells. A rich nutty aroma rises on plums of steam. You heap a gasp of surprise behind you and see a small group of people huddled together, chattering. Listen in. An elderly man shakes his head. Is this the place that guy tries to help them with and something? I don't know what his name was. Any with eyes can see that they do not build ports for our sake. Yet the queen allows their fort in the city. The woman next to him clucks. Ekera, the place is so high, even her head is in the clouds. What are you talking about? Anaman shrugs. At least the Rautanians will drive the other foreigners away. They make too much trouble for the other tribes. That they flee and crowd us here. The other murmur in agreement. Before you can hear more, the teeming masses sweep you further down the street. Continue exploring. Nothing of relevance catches your attention this time. Take it all in, etc. Come across Roparu man and woman sitting at a rooftop, watching the activity below. They're passing a pipe back and forth and talking quietly. He gnaws the end of the pipe nervously. My neighbor disappeared near the undercroft weeks ago. He shrugs. Always smugglers and pirates lurking there. Some of them turn to slaving. He nods, taking a puff. That's for what I said away from the Delva's Row. Plenty of bad swords there. She holds her hand out of the pipe. Ekera, but they are the only swords who pay. They lapse into silence, smoking peacefully. You find yourself in the middle of a shop-lined street, packed shoulder to shoulder with the people around you. You can barely move. But you know how pickpockets operate. You keep your hands over your valuables. As a passerby brushes against you, you feel a hand reach for your purse. You grab its wrist and pull the thief toward you. Bitwise will help with there. Before you is a Wana child. Her eyes are wide with terror. Steal the child's money! Oh, too bad I don't have this. But this is probably also something like stealing or something. Intimidate the child. Let the child go. She rubs her wrist, backing away from you. At last she takes off, darting under the past, the long legs of adults. Child disappears among the crowd. Pass a busy stall where a man serves murk brew. This is the same one. Looks like the same one. Come across reparo man and woman sitting on the rooftop watching activity below. They're passing a pipe. This is all the same. It's into narrows. Alright, go forward. Man, this is a huge place. Rats flee your path as you trudge back down the tunnel. You reach an intersection that continues to your left and right. Go right again. You make your way forward. Oh, this is the same guy. Continue. Turn around. Go forward. Turn around. Go right. Go forward. Turn around. Then go forward. Oh, okay. So go left. Go forward again. Again. And again. To the right. You come to a door. It's as solid as the stone around it, with no handle and no knob. It's deadly quiet on the other side. You rap gently on the door and sound echoes as it is wide, empty space. So there's nothing we can do here. Trace your steps to exit. Let's try to enter this once again. And try to go left here. I'm not sure if the door was the one on the left that I just went to. Yeah, I think it was the door. Alright, that's pretty much it. So we didn't get to do anything here. Okay, I hope that crash didn't disturb you too much. I hope you enjoyed whatever this was. This was a pretty dull episode, I suppose, with an exploration of the cave and whatnot. Come back next time to see what we do next and continue exploring this. But until then, I see you in the next one, and have a good one.